Hi friends, welcome back to channel AgriBiotech. Today we are going to discuss about replication of DNA. As you know, DNA is the genetic material and it is the basis of life. So it becomes important to know how it replicate or transfer from one generation to other generation. Watson and Crick proposed three theoretically possible mode of DNA replication. First is semi-conservative mode, second is conservative mode, and third is dispersive mode. Conservative mode. Out of two daughter DNA, one is completely new and other is completely old. Semi-conservative mode. Both DNA which formed from the mother molecule are with one old and one new strand. Dispersive mode. In this mode, old material is distributed symmetrically between two daughter molecules. But in 1958, Meselson and Stahl proved semi-conservative nature of DNA by using heavy isotopes of nitrogen, that is N15 and Escherichia coli. So the remaining two replication mode, that is conservative mode and dispersive mode, was proven wrong. See semi-conservative mode, its mechanism and the protein used in replications. What is semi-conservative replication? It is the process in which DNA molecule produce exact copy of itself or produce replica of itself is called semi-conservative replication of DNA. Now see mechanism of DNA replication. There is few mechanism which should be considered, that is activation of nucleotide, origin and initiation point, unwinding of DNA strand, synthesis of new strand, leading and lagging strand, and finally the formation of new daughter molecule. First, activation of nucleotide. Nucleotide which is present in nucleoplasm and in nucleoplasm it is present in monophosphate form. So it is activated from monophosphate form to triphosphate by using enzyme phosphorylase. Second, origin and initiation point. DNA replication begins at specific site or specific point called origin points. DNA molecule splits at origin by the formation of incision or nick. Third, unwinding of DNA strand. The two strand of DNA double helix now start unwinding with the help of DNA unwinding protein, that is helicase enzyme. Now DNA molecule looks like inverted Y-shaped structure and the separated strand prevented from coiling by a single stranded DNA binding protein, that is SSBP. Fourth, synthesis of new strand. Now separated strand act as template and synthesis of complementary new strand takes place on it. For this, always a small segment of RNA, that is RNA primer, required. This RNA primer is synthesized by RNA primase. The synthesis of complementary strand always takes place in 5' to 3' direction. Fifth, leading and lagging strand. DNA polymerase catalyzes polymerization only in one direction, that is 5' to 3' direction. On one strand, replication is continuous while on other it is discontinuous. The complementary strand, which is constructed continuously at faster rate, is called leading strand, and the complementary strand which is constructed discontinuously at a slower rate is called lagging strand. The lagging strand constructed in short fragment called Okazaki fragment. The Okazaki fragment jointed by DNA ligase to form continuous segment. Sixth, formation of daughter DNA molecule. In this way, a new daughter DNA molecule is formed in which 50% part of mother molecule is conserved or retained while 50% part is newly constructed. Hence the process is referred to as semi-conservative replication. And at the end, let's see the protein or enzyme used in DNA replication. First, phosphorylase. It activates the nucleotides. Helicase. It unwinds the double helix. Single-stranded binding protein. It stabilizes the single-stranded region. RNA primase synthesizes RNA primer. DNA polymerase catalyzes polymerization or synthesizes DNA. DNA ligase joins the DNA segment. Thank you. Thank you for watching. For more videos, like and subscribe our channel Agri Biotech.